Good morning. It's said that if you put a frog in a pan of water and bring that water to boil, that the frog will burn to death. Whereas if you were to put a frog in a pan of already hot water, it would jump out. Well, I'm afraid for the 31,000 publicans in this country and the 51,000 restaurant and cafe owners, that is precisely where we are. We are the frogs in the boiling water, and very slowly we are being burnt to death by a VAT charge which is excessive and the sector cannot afford. Yesterday, everyone in the hospitality sector expected this government to reduce VAT from 20% to somewhere closer to 10%, maybe 12.5%, but we got nothing. Instead, this Conservative government decided to reward those people in the brewers and the large pubcos by a reduction in alcohol duty. They decided to reward their friends, big house builders, by a reduction in stamp duty, and yet there was nothing for us. One of the biggest sectors employing somewhere around 3 million people and responsible for another 2 million in jobs indirectly. So we are now in dire straits. We are slowly but surely dying from excessive taxation. The government refers to it as value-added tax. It's not that at all. It is a sales tax. Each of us in this sector are pricing our products, the food that we serve and the drinks that we sell, to the highest we think we can achieve in the market. From that, we then pay the VAT. It's not that we set our price and add on the tax. It's the fact that we are selling as the highest price that we can in the market to sustain our business. And out of that price, the government is taking too much money. We have been ignored. What do? I'm not one for normal one for civil disobedience, and I don't want to have protests which disrupt everybody else. The only thing I think we can do is to have a monetary strike. And that is that every one of the public houses and every one of the restaurants in this company doesn't pay their PAYE when it falls due at the end of the month, and they don't pay their VAT when it falls due. I think we should all submit our returns on the due date, but not pay over the money. We should put it separately in a separate bank account, so it's there to be paid one day, so we don't cheat the government of its due money. But what we do is we have a payment strike. That is the only thing I think we can reasonably do. For it's only when money is not coming into the Treasury will the Treasury take note of the needs in this sector. None of us have the profile of the Marcus Rashfords, which can bring about the government to cause a change of policy. But together, if we act in unison, quietly and positively, I'm sure that we can bring around the change. Ladies and gentlemen, we have no alternative. There will be no hospitality sector left, no small businesses left in this country unless we stand up against this desperately incompetent government. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.